What's up, guys? Mr. No Hoops, back today with another video. Really quick, I want to appreciate you guys. The channel's been growing a little bit more as we get closer to the actual NBA season. So I'm hoping we can make a goal that by the end of September, we're at like 650 subs, which would mean we're about 100 subs away from that. But it's about the beginning of September. I know you guys for sure can do that. Spread around the love. Today, before we get into anything, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. But we're back with the retrospective series. And this series is what I like to call, even in the thumbnail I said he was already here. This is what I would call Steph Curry's coming out party. Obviously, 2014-15 is the year that everybody learned about the Warriors and how good they could be. But this is a series, his very first playoff series against the Denver Nuggets. And for reference, Curry averaged 24, 9, and 3 with 2 steals on 47 from the field, 44% from 3, and 100% from the line. The man almost win 50, 40, 90 his first playoff series. And this was against no slouch of a team either. The Nuggets were, in fact, the home team. So they went up against a higher seed as a 6th seed and knocked them out. And then would go up against the Spurs. And today we are going to see what Steph Curry was showing us before we really gave him the spotlight. And he was scoring the way he was back then. We just didn't see it. So coming up here on this play, we're going to see Curry get this little screen. And what he does so well here is as he gets the screen from the man, notice something he does. He's going to stand here as the man misses his pass, gets the jump, and is then able to attack. What I love so much here is how Curry contorts his body to get the floater off. And again, take a look. As he takes the bump, what Curry actually does so interestingly here with Clay is as Clay moves, Curry bounces as if he's also going to roll. Instead, he steps back for a pick and pop and for an easy 3-point bucket. Again, this right here was a play that Mark Jackson had done, and it looks a lot like a modern-day Warrior system. This is something called like an elevator play where you have the doors open. So here, Curry just goes right in between the defenders for a double screen as if he's got 2 offensive linemen in the NFL for a beautiful corner 3. And moments like this, when I was watching this series back, made it so entertaining because the movement was somewhat there before. It's just when Steve Kerr comes in, he perfects it, masters it, and makes it a whole other level, along with just Steph in general of how aggressive and how good he really got. But one thing I will say is I think the playmaking and defense from Steph in this series was actually a little underrated when I was watching it. Steph gets a lot of slack for really not being a playmaker, according to some people, so let's take a look. So first we're going to see him as a defender. Now look here. He uses his frame to then go up, and as Clay attacks to get his arm around, and then go and get the steal. Again, coming up here, we're going to see Steph sticks to his man. And something he does interestingly well is be able to slip right in front of him. That's the one thing Steph is able to do so well, even today. And then again, come here, as Steph honestly plays his floater kind of role a lot. So as the man goes up, he just swipes at it to be able to start transition offense. And that's something I noticed too a lot. Mark Jackson sort of had Steph Curry as like this little floater where they would put him on one of the worst offensive talents on the team at points, and it would be because he could float around and then come and pick his time to go and get a steal and help the Warriors in transition. And that is something we see a lot more of today, just in general. He's even better just straight up now than he was back then. But I would say that in this series, it does show the inklings of the Steph Curry we have now. But again, all we paid attention to back then, and if anyone did know, was just he could shoot the ball really well. But I think there's defensive potential, and then the offensive potential. So coming up here, we're going to see Bogut off the immediate double team. Curry just gets the dish out immediately. That read, that timing is beautiful. And again, take a look here. As the man's going to miss his pass, Curry gets the ball, and Barnes is going to start to roll over to the right, and Curry just immediately passes it over, and the gravity that he had, even in year number 3 or 4, is incredible. Now, take a look here. Now, as Curry goes into transition, he knows where he's going. He's going with that man on the left, and as he gets ready, he starts to act as if he's about to shoot, making Iggy commit to defending Curry, but instead, Curry throws a beautiful relay pass up to his man. And again, Steph Curry, I think, showed a lot more than just he has a really good scoring potential. The man averaged almost 10 assists. I want us to remember this now, because this was before Draymond at this time was barely playing. Like, he was a rotational bench player. Like in game 1, I think he played like towards the very, very end of the game. Like, at all. And he only took one shot. Period. Like, this is early Warriors. To me, Steph showed this playmaking back then. We just never paid attention to it. And he showed he had some defense potential. Again, not even now, he's not some lockup. But he shows that if you need a possession stolen, if you need something, he can step up and do it. And that's what I think is just so impressive about this man in this series. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this series is interesting? Have you enjoyed it? Do you remember watching it? And then who do you want me to do a retrospective on next? As always, guys, this is M's or No Sloops. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Again, this was a lot of fun. This series, I would say, was probably just about as entertaining as that Cavs-Wizards series because it was such a back-and-forth battle that honestly reminded me a little bit of these playoffs, which was a lot of fun. So as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Have a beautiful rest of your day, you guys. Be safe out there. As always, this is M's or No Soups. Peace out.